Okay, interior video here of the 72 CJ6. Let's just put these back. So, the previous owner, the guy that I bought it from, says the guy he bought it from, so that somebody along the line told him that this was a military spec CJ6. That it was delivered to the Army or some branch of the service. And I mean, there's reason to believe that, I guess. There is sort of a government style plate on there with delivery information, etc. It's not something that's on every Universal from this era, so maybe. It's also really Spartan in here. I mean, we don't have a tack. We've got the basic CJ gauge, which doesn't work, really. I mean, speedometer is off by about 5 miles per hour. It's not that bad. Then we got some aftermarket gauges over here for oil and amperage. I don't know if it was government. Maybe it was. Who cares? Standard early Jeep hard plastic resin steering wheel, whatever you want to call it. More diamond plate in here. I'm gonna guess that windshield frame is not perfect. God knows what these seats are out of. They're comfortable. They are bolstered blue velour. Man. But yeah, they're actually pretty comfortable seats. I'm gonna guess they were out of like a Cavalier or Celebrity or some GM product. I don't know. But they're in here. And they're comfortable. And they're not broken. So, can't complain too much. Go ahead and flip this forward, see if we can't get some light in the back. Here we go. Oh, look at this monster. Oh, somebody in their infinite wisdom, presumably the guy that put a plow on the front of this, stuck a fuel cell in here. I'll be honest, this might be the first thing to go. I might do this before I even bother with the front suspension. I hate that this thing is back here. To me, the main reason I look for a CJ6, the main reason a lot of people look for a CJ6 is that it's got so much more room in it over a CJ5 or even a 7. You put this thing in there and you just... Anyway, it looks to be a nice fuel cell. I mean, it's definitely heavy duty, and it's just bolted to the floor. It's done properly, as interior fuel cells go. I mean, it's vented outside. It's got a vapor return line. I just hate it. I hate that it's in here. So, I doubt that I will try to relocate this particular tank under the floor of the vehicle, particularly because it doesn't have a sending unit for a fuel level gauge. But who knows? Whoever knows what's going to happen. YJ roll bar, family style cage. So that's nice. You can't argue too much with that. It's just slapped in here, bolted to the wheel wells. We've got, what is that, 3/4 stock, or I mean 1/4 inch stock bracket there that holds it in place. To be honest, if I roll over, I have very little faith that this YJ bar is gonna help me at all. But I like having roll bars in Jeeps for aesthetics, for serve as rudimentary roof racks, whatever. It's here. All steel, Myers hardtop, 100% sheet steel, so it is not going to be light. Look at that door. What a piece of American beauty that is. Not in bad shape in here. Really not. Like, again, we've got some patches there. There's another one over there under that box. I think that I haven't really dug into it. I've got a good feeling that a good portion of the floor back there is Bondo. Maybe not. There's still some ribs in the floor. We'll see. I mean, anybody who's ridden in an older Jeep with a hardtop on it knows it's just loud as hell. I mean, it's so loud. Because everything's loose on it. Nothing has a rubber weather stripping or any of that sort of stuff. So I will be doing my best to try and quiet this down as much as I can. I mean, one of the biggest things is you've got this pretty good size. Ugh, stupid seat. Pretty good size expanse of just unbraced sheet metal up here. I mean, it's a big space. So obviously, if you're going down the road, every time you hit a bump, you just get that. So we'll see what we can do there. I have crazy ambitions of trying to see if there's a way to mount this to the roll bar, attach it somehow to stabilize it, quiet it down. We'll see. Who knows? Necessity is the mother of invention. And I needed to be quieter because it's loud now. We're working with here. 3-speed. This is the T14. So, not a bad transmission. Just not a fast transmission. I think first is like 1 to 373, so it's torquey, but and then third is 1 to 1. So, you know. And then we got a Dana 20. What more could you ask for than the Dana 20? I'll tell you what more. A Dana 20 with a twin stick. This is the Dana 20 with a J shift. It's sloppy. It goes in and out every gear, but it is sloppy. So, we'll see. Anyway, that's the interior. Not in horrible shape, actually. And obviously, keep tuned for more videos.